Like a glove.
You heard it here first. She said, if you don't like me, you're an idiot. She was watching a plastic bag die. Come out there.
We're back.
Colonel Sanders. 4-inch lift don't do that to women. Go backwards, watch your legs there. You never get between someone and their art.
Here we are.
When you can't finish projects, start more. This has been an ongoing project of mine for 16, 17 years, but you've been seeing it. Took the transmission out. Then we ended up taking the motor out. The motor's in the rat rod.
We want to put a diesel in it. That's the plan.
That's always been my plan, to make it mine, build it my way, so we can hammer down the highway. So some changes are coming. Changes take time, but the one thing is the hood's just sitting on it. There's some fuel lines that I need to get off of it for this stuff. I'm going to reuse because I won't be needing that when we go diesel. So, and we're going to have, you know who, do a little work on it.
Yeah.
Hood needs painted. So we're going to lay into that. I feel we're caught up on that, which don't mean I'm going to stop working on it, but I'm feeling real good about that. Rat rod behind us. So I need to get the parts off. I need to move it. So
we need to start pulling it apart.
Yeah, our goal is to get the hood off, set it on the flatbed, start getting the fenders off, because I got a second gen radiator and intercooler that I'm going to make fit that core support, and then we'll set it back on, rig everything up, paint it, sand it, put a diesel in it. We're either putting the first gen Cummins in it or P-pump out of the water truck that we got we call it the free truck.
Right.
We know nothing about it.
Nope.
But it does have a 6-speed fuller in it, which would kind of be nice in our 40 Chevy ramp truck because it's only got a 3-speed automatic, no overdrive. So I'm tossing around the ideas of using that first-gen Cummins in this with some cheap motor mounts. I may even make my own, or I may buy some Summit and get the Cummins in there, get the core support back on, and then I got to do a little rock. While we're going to pull the fender off, I'm going to change the rocker on the driver's side.
We got some work to do, so we're going to get it moved over here and start picking it apart.
Get this stainless off. That's going to suck. The doors are in really good shape. They just need a little work, a little finish work. So it's not going anywhere, and we ain't driving it. So we might as well take advantage of the short seasons we got.
It's a beautiful day today here.
Get it lined up. I just can't. We'll probably end up taking the wheels and tires off because it's kind of cumbersome with them on there. I just can't bring myself to do that yet because it looks so cool sitting there, but we're going to just move it. So we're telling you why we're moving it.
Yeah, that's why we're moving it.
You're going to watch us move it. Now you know why. All right. Still Sunday. Still working. We're back. She's working on her art. You never get between someone and their art. She's aged it. I showed pictures of it, and it was all new looking, but she's making it look the part. Got to steal more parts off this truck. Help me take the hood off.
Okay.
That's all we do around here.
I love this.
Now when we paint this truck, there's a dent in the hood here because the whole time I've ever owned it, it would never open. Got a bead on it. Don't ever pull the handle while I beat on it. It's like a Fonzie, like from Happy Days.
Yeah. Hey.
Also out of adjustment. Hold on a second. It don't want to release. Hold on a second. Spring's still in there, I think. Sure it's released?
Yeah.
Let me get something to pry on it with. Oh wait, there it went. Look, I looked away. Okay, I got it. It's not bolted on. Let's just slide it straight out.
And then go my way or your way.
We're gonna come straight forward, then we'll get away from the truck. I'll come your way. You go backwards. Watch your legs there.
The door's open.
It's all right.
Is there anything behind me?
Nope. Blue skies, little rocks. Whoa. Lost.
Oh. All right, we're so good at that.
Fuel pressure regulator and braided line. I know it's fancy braided line, but safety don't go against the budget, so I'm gonna use that, put it on that. Let's do it. Let's get under there and steal it. I hate stealing parts off of stuff, but it's not gonna need it when it's a diesel. All right, here we are underneath the truck. Look at that long frame. Need to paint that. Then we're after this fuel line right here. That fuel pump. It's pretty clean up in here still. 12-inch lift, Dana 60, Kingpin. All newer stuff. It's just greasy from an old leaky engine that was in it. But we're going to convert it over to a diesel. All right, I got what I was after. Regulator, fuel pump, fuel line. Don't want to put it on yet because I got a lot more welding to do. I do want to put it up somewhere safe where it don't get dirty. I'll probably just put it inside the blue truck in the interior. But it's off now. It won't get damaged as soon as I need it. I got plenty of line. I'll go ahead and mount up the regulator on the dash, on the firewall, start mocking stuff up. I can go ahead and do that. Won't have any fuel in it, so I'll put that right there. Pretty much. There he is.
Oh, yeah.
There's the boss rolling in quick. Pretty much have this right here. But yep, that's what's going on. She's up there sanding. Colonel Sanders.
Here we are. It's Tuesday evening, I guess, and we're gonna get started on the K-20. We told you guys we're gonna take it apart, so I'm gonna get started on taking out the grill. We're gonna take out the core support. Tim's gonna be talking a little bit about it while I'm doing all this. Got all my screwdrivers.
Torx.
There he is.
Torx. We gotta take everything off. It's all gotta go. We're on this thing, Raymond. You know who he is?
Everybody loves him.
Not Raymond Bird. I don't think. I think Raymond Bird, maybe nobody loved him.
I don't know who that is, but
Wasn't he an old time actor like our parents' wife?
I don't know who he is.
Raymond?
I was talking about Ray on the regular TV we know about.
I don't really like how they assumed that everybody liked Raymond.
That was sarcasm.
I didn't get it. I didn't get it.
Everybody was hard on Ray in the show. Did you ever watch it?
I didn't like his mom. I'll be honest with you, I couldn't stand Ray's mom.
She reminded me of Charlie Lynch's mom, real hardcore.
Didn't you like her at one point?
Well, yeah, until she was wrong.
You liked her when she liked you.
Yeah, that's how it is with everybody, so just so remember that. You don't like me, I don't like you.
Yeah, me too.
Fuck.
I couldn't imagine not liking me when I'm just sitting here working on trucks.
And I'm like the nicest person you'll ever meet. If you don't like me, you're an idiot.
We'll save these, but we'll probably end up buying new because they're faded. You heard it here first. She said, if you don't like me, you're an idiot.
It's true.
That's rough. You can't get my big old cowboy hat in the shop. Well, that fell. And it's right in the middle of underneath. That's where they always go when you drop something. Always to the middle of underneath. We got to take everything off.
Yeah.
Raymond Burrell.
What, he was the actor? What was he in?
Fuck off, that Fry Perry Mason.
Don't even bring that up.
She's got her calf pump on a 12-inch lift. 4-inch lift don't do that to women. Now once you get down to there, then there's this. Can't get this off till you take the headlight bezels out. Set it on the bed back here with the others. Oh,
Did I miss one?
Torky Tartaca Moose. You guys are you old enough to remember Balky?
Yeah.
I might go home tonight and watch some Balkies. Perfect Stranger.
What was that show that guy's name was Boner? I was in
Growing
perfect.
pains.
I was uncomfortable with that as a child. I just knew it wasn't right.
Freaking Boner, huh?
Yeah, who picked that name? Like, I mean, who was writing that script and they said, we're gonna name this guy Boner. What?
So I spent some big time putting this in, this transmission cooler, and we're not going to use it. Because we're going to, whoa, we're probably going to diesel world. We're converting people to diesel one right after another. Johnson's going to go on him a diesel.
Is he?
What is even? Oh, I threaded that, boys. I got serious on that. See that? That was custom work. 2 nuts, making a washer. Frick yeah. Okay, now we don't want to damage that because that's worth decent.
Well, unhook it right now. We're gonna put it up.
Need get the box off the bench, please. Problem is, you put all your tools on the bench.
I didn't put
Up here's really good
You
spot.
did. You
I
put
know.
it there.
Get my calf pump like I got yours.
It is.
Huh?
It's flexing. You better be careful. Yours will go
It'll
out.
pull.
Yours will go out.
Mine will pull.
Mine are intact.
Yeah, my calf pulls out. I'll throw that right one. We're gonna fix a lot of problems on this truck. Still leaking. Now, I'll tell you where this is gonna go. This is going on our burnout vehicle. I'm gonna put it over here and let it bleed. I had to cut the connector off when those came. Some of the hardest bolts to get out are right down in here. They're real hard to get to, but I got better tricks than I used to have. Years of square bodying. We showed you where the first one. Click me in there, please. We showed you where I bought the first one. Now, you want to stick this down in there like that? That one might have been dang near a little bit cross-threaded. No, there's 2. That one ain't even tight. I didn't have this sweet ratchet last time. These are real hard to put in by hand. I'll get this one while we're at it. You think we should just paint it blue again?
I don't care. It's your call.
Huh?
We've talked about this 100 times. I don't care. It's your call.
What do you think? What did we ever come up with?
We never did. Every time we talk about it. We decided not black. I know that.
Black's over it.
Yeah.
All right, we gotta get this pulled out. Let me get some more tools. This door's messed up. It's been around the block.
Yeah, so is our camera tripod.
Man, that tripod's filmed every video.
It's annoying.
We got 2 better ones.
Yeah, I don't know why we're still messing with that.
I love it. Thank you, tripod, for everything you've done. There she got it. All right. Let me, there's one under here, but I think it's a different size. No. It goes back to that. Why is everything a different size? You can't do no work with a cowboy hat on. Can't do no work with long hair either. I would have 3 washers behind it. For reference. Can't do no work with a cowboy hat on. I can't work with no cowboy hat on. Wasp. Getting ready to get stung.
Oh yeah, it's right there. I see the nest.
I reached right up in there. Is that equivalent to snake fighting?
It'll be back.
Yeah, he's coming back.
I've removed the same snake from our property 4 times this summer. Same one, I think.
I think we're gonna have to use different measures on that snake next time. You know what I mean?
I don't want to hear it.
Huh? That's how Grandpa taught me.
I know. If it was the bad one, I'd say fine, but they ain't bad ones.
It's all been apart so many times. There was also a snake in this truck.
Last summer, right up.
Go get more tools, Tim. Let's take a chance that this is stronger. Do you think?
It might be.
Full war. Blind, literally blind taste test tool war. Where's it at? I think I could still do some of this stuff if I went blind. Huh? What about that? Old Makita does work. I always beat with my tools. All right, where are we at now? And then, for no apparent reason ever, they throw you a different size one right here. You know?
Way to be, I guess.
Yeah. All different sizes. Makes no sense. This fender's got some dents in it. We gotta figure out what to do with. It's still rust free. It just sucks to start with some dents, don't it?
Sure, it'll be fine.
You're gonna do that magic body work.
Yeah.
What do you call it? The DNA spray. There's not even any bolts in this sucker. Somebody already been over here? 3 in the bottom. Those were brand new. Out of the way. This would be the last things we put back in it. Set him back. Oh! Have more dents in it. Don't take long, does it?
No, it's real quick.
Old wiring harness has to come out. I'll show you why. I'll show you guys why. So this is a 2nd gen Dodge radiator. Believe it or not, this is the very radiator that came out of Elwood. So if we can get this in there and be able to use it, we'll be money ahead. But see how much bigger it is than that?
Yep.
And the intercooler, hold on. All right. This is also a 2nd gen Dodge intercooler. And if you see here, see how that's flat? It's so the radiator will slide down in there. And this needs to go in first. Now I've seen guys put them in, typically they go in like, this goes in like that. And then this goes in like this. All right. When you have that set up, you have nothing to worry about. You have plenty of intercooler, factory design intercooler, engineered, factory size radiator for a 12 valve. Your money ahead to do it this way. We won't need this shroud. I will take that off. 4 10mm bolts. Probably keep this puke tank though. We may use it. But take that in it, take that core support. We're going to take it off. I'll get it in here and like mount it to my table or something so I don't have to. But getting this to fit and all, it fits all, you take this out and bring it out this way. So a lot of this will get cut out. All this, and you just leave enough room for your bolts. I'll probably flip the bolt because my bolts are facing up. I'll probably flip the bolts and turn them down. And then you just set it on there and tighten it up. Put that in there. But This is when you want a 12 valve swap something, sure, you grab the motor, throw it in there, but that's just the beginning. It's like chopping a top. You got to do a lot more work. So this is part of that. So the motor's still in the truck, but I need to get this off because I can't do this until we get it off, right?
Right.
And you're going to work on the fenders, you say?
Mm-hmm. That's the plan.
It is.
That's what I heard.
Right?
No, probably not.
Anyone, I think anyone can paint. It's the art of trying. It's hard.
Mom, come here.
Antifreeze poured out. It never ends. Antifreeze. The motor's been out of it for a month or more, 2 months. Antifreeze coming out of it. Unbelievable. Get your dogs up. Thing we don't have goats, huh?
I don't really want goats.
They're fun to look at on camera.
Yeah.
Check this fuel cell out. Get a shot of that on camera. One of our good regular customers here at the campground said, I got a fuel cell that I had in a boat. You can have it. Look at that sucker.
It's a good one.
Look at the fittings on top. That's a real good one. You know what I think I'm going to do with that? I got the little polished fuel cell in the ramp truck full of diesel just so it'll start. But I think that should be a permanent ramp truck. It'll fit up under the ramp.
Mm-hmm.
And then just make a place where we could fill it.
That'll work.
And take that fuel cell, put it on that.
10 gallons.
Yeah, you think that's enough?
More than what we got right now.
It's gonna fall. Hold that door, please.
Already was.
She knowed it. Whoa! Awkward. Alright, now what? That didn't take long to tear apart my dream truck.
It's just a 20-year project.
It's alright. 20-year project. I have drove it. I never really enjoyed it. I guess I did. I don't know. It's hard to say. Born again.
Well, if we do all this and you don't enjoy it, then it's hitting the road, I guess. If it don't bring you happiness, right?
I'm gonna get a 13. It's going to. It always did. I just never got it. Never got it where I wanted it. This course port's already been cut on, so can't hurt it. Somebody cut it right there and put a cam in it. When I got this truck, the cam was out. This is an exciting project. I mean, I've always wanted to put a. I'm a Cummins guy. I'm a Chevy guy, but I like Cummins just because they're simple. No computer, no nothing to go bad on you, really.
Your wasp is back. Whoa! 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 Oh, that was eye to eye. It's
I killed your house, bro.
ticked.
It's like that house next to that.
You
river.
murdered its babies. It's coming, dude.
If I get stung right on camera, keep it rolling. Things will heat up.
Yeah.
Get you.
No, but that would have been a nice warning.
Oh, look at him. Can't put that online, can you?
I think you can.
He
It's
got a lot.
a wasp.
All right, I'm looking for it. There it is. Gotta take this off. I've been inside of one of these a few times, you know. This one a lot. Hopefully this is the last time. There's where we was heading. Start decluttering stuff. Start pulling all this out. We're committed now. We're in it.
I think we were committed when the motor came out.
Yeah, that was I was just trying to get transmission rebuilt. gonna turn into the most expensive rebuild ever. Part them out like everybody else, huh?
No.
Have I talked about how I like people who part stuff out?
Uh-oh.
People who part stuff out, man. I don't know about them. I guess it's necessary, but it makes it hard on everybody else. That kid wanting his dream truck. It's hard on him when you buy it and part it out. Or that guy that wanted his dream race car, but then he got broke and he couldn't pay his electric bill. So he sells it to some guys from Dayton, and his dream car gets parted into a million little pieces. I've seen it so many times. Hard to watch. It's a bad episode. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I got zip tie. I'm a zip tie freak, I guess. I put them everywhere. Let's get this out of the way. Balance. Front loader balance. You know, when I was a kid, like, you never like what your parents watch on TV. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And it seemed like we were always watching, like, Clint Eastwood. And I like Clint Eastwood. But you really got to have not much going on to sit there and watch a whole one.
Yeah.
You got to have a real boring Saturday or Sunday. Just sit around, watch your Clint Eastwoods.
I mean, I think that was what people did back then, babe.
They didn't do stuff
Well,
like this.
well, they might have done stuff like this, but I think a lot of people don't do stuff like this. Then I think that there was less going on back then. There wasn't festivals every weekend and food truck rallies and events, and the fair come around once a year. So they had a lot more downtime to watch shows.
On Sunday, you didn't leave the house.
Yeah, everything
unless you
was
went to
closed.
church.
Everything was closed on Sunday when we were kids, babe. Imagine that. Imagine not being able to get nothing on one day out of the week. People would die. They'd die.
Yeah,
They'd think the world ended if something was closed for one day.
Pretty bad.
Yeah. Can we use these headlights in the K-30? Honestly, because they suck. The ones we have suck.
Yeah, they do. There's some aftermarket jobs, but they suck real bad.
Yeah.
Headlights are only like $12.
I don't know. I just was thinking we could use them, maybe. Or
Come
not.
around here.
I don't care.
Come around here. Here's where we was after. So this is like your strength, and it's going to leave. We're going to cut that out, probably that whole thing, come all the way over into here. There's nothing here. The good thing about this truck is it's a single headlight truck, which most people are like, oh, single headlights. So there's different options. There's dual headlights, which had two smaller headlights, and then the turn signal was in the grill. But then this was just like the work truck, single headlight. So that actually will work in our favor because there's less stuff in the way.
Perfect.
Wow. We're going to take all this off.
I know.
And like whoever painted it did that. I mean, that's been there. There was grab handles here. I'm going to fill those in. I thought about filling in the drip rail holes, but if you ever drove one without drip rails, it's real crappy.
Yeah, I don't like it.
The only rust that's left on this, they're everywhere, man. They're
yeah,
everywhere.
Yeah, all of a sudden here they are.
So that's what happens when you leave one sit around in the humidity. So that's the only rust right there. And I have a rocker. But through experience, I'm going to call Speedway and I'm going to buy a rocker and cab corner for this. Jerk that step off. Hoop. I'm going to jerk my hoop off. And I'm going to probably take the door off. I'll make measurements. Everybody, oh, you can't. Whatever. I can do whatever I want. But we're going to come up to in here. We won't take out more than we need to. There it was. But so that's the plan. The floor's not bad if we stop it now. And that's it. The bed will come right off. So when we paint the truck, we'll move the bed back. We've talked about wrapping it, but that's a quitter's choice.
Yeah.
I think we could just paint it right out here and make it sweet. I need to get this piece, even if I got to make two. Pick that up here in a few. That'll probably go in our burnout car. We're going to build a burnout car.
I know.
Come in here. Off subject, but since You were talking about headlights. This is how easy it is. I can't say his last name.
Margerson.
No, this is Thomas.
Oh. Oh, I can't say Thomas'
I'd have, if
last
I
name.
was,
Don't even try.
Thomas T.
Yeah.
So he came to our car show and he had these sitting there, him and Beaver. They're going to be at the build off. And he had these sitting there. And I like these because
I
that's
like
a 7-inch bulb. And it's obviously a bigger light.
I really like them.
So I was at Rule King today. And these Phillips, original equipment quality, for $12. Look at that, huh?
Nice.
So I'll take my time, take all this apart. I already lubed that up and got that loose. Those are going on the Dick Banjo.
I can't wait to see
And I started ordering stuff for that. I got an ignition switch that I'm wiring up. Headlight switch, Amazon, man. Can't beat it. Amazon switch, floor dimmer. And then the wiring harness I bought come with new headlight leads. So I will take these apart, basically restore them, clean them up a little bit, put that new headlight in there, however it mounts, put my new lead on, have new whips coming out, and then it'll mount in there. There's something there loose.
that. It was just your bolt moving.
And then they'll be up top. They should be cool. Like something people did back then, because there wasn't very many modifications to do, is people would change their lights.
Mm-hmm.
They would take their old dim Model T, Model A lights off and put aftermarket lights. This is I didn't even notice this. The Seymour Lamp Company, Cincinnati, Ohio.
That's really cool.
SEE-MOR, Seymour.
That's cool.
It's real cool that they're from Cincinnati, I
We'll look
guess.
that up.
So that's what's going on there. $12, huh?
Yeah.
Can't beat that. So yeah, so the Army truck, we just need to take those LED lights, and they have burned up the fuse panel in there too.
Yeah, we got headlight issues major on that. All right, we got a lot done in a short amount of time, so.
That's as far as we can go unless we start cutting.
Yep, and we don't want to do that yet, but we're really excited about this project and we're going to keep it moving, so we'll see you guys on the next one. We're back. What day is it? Friday.
Friday. Feels like Sunday to me. Every day's been a holiday. Holidays in the middle of the week are weird.
It is weird. So yesterday was the 4th of July. Today's the 5th of July. People been partying since Wednesday around here.
Yeah.
Not us. We've been hard at it. What are we working on tonight? What are we spending our Friday night doing?
Putting an intercooler and a radiator and a square body core support.
All right.
What better things to do?
Nothing other than work on Dick Banjo, right?
I've been working on him too. We'll get to that. I've been doing some welding.
Different video.
Yeah. Same day though. So basically what we're going to do is these are actually parts. So the beat goes on. These are actually parts from the donor of the C50, what we called Elwood.
Right.
Radiator, core support. Well, it's out there. Intercooler and the radiator. And they wouldn't fit in the C50 at all. But there's an old trick. Putting them in here. It's moving. Something's moving. This would be real hard to do in the truck, wouldn't it?
Oh gosh, yeah, I couldn't imagine even attempting it. It's your culprit.
There's my culprit. Two-sided right there. Like a story. There's two sides to it. Come out there. I see. Hard to get to. Everybody should go on YouTube and look up roid rage man tries to fight 5 cops. It's the most entertaining thing you'll ever see.
I've never seen an arrest like
There's
it.
actually 10 cops, probably. I've never seen a guy quite act like Charles.
He was motivated to work out even during his arrest.
Can't reach it. Can't get the blade in there.
All right.
Well,
So much more spacious.
now we just go. I'll actually, off camera, spend some time, clean all this up, beat it together and weld it. I went a little deep right there, but it'll be okay. We'll tack it, work it out, tack it, work it out. It'll be fine.
Yeah, it looks good.
You think it looks good?
Well, I mean, I think it looks like it'll fit. Is my opinion. And you know I'm a professional.
I know it. Watch your eyes. 100 pair of gloves.
Mm-hmm.
I hate chasing tools more than anything, man. Nothing to slow you down more than having to get your own tools all the time, you know? Where's me a glove at? Also, I got right-handed gloves. OJ. Sometimes they don't fit. Now I got that way over there.
I know. I watched you leave it.
Stupid.
Ready for a test fit?
I guess so. Well, that's like blacksmithing a whole team of horses right there.
More work than you thought, huh?
Yeah.
It always is.
I went a little bigger than I needed to, but that's all right. That ain't gonna hurt us. I'll have to put something across there to bolt this in,
Mm-hmm.
but that's all right. That ain't gonna hurt us. That's what we knew.
One step closer to a diesel, babe. Only kind Sammy likes, he said.
Diesel.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll have to weld me a strap across there. Catch that hole. Same over here. Down here's where I need to drill my holes for that. $14.25. 14. Almost, boys. Right there. Boom. Boom. Now, the core support will go on first, and right here is where your bolts went through.
Mm-hmm.
And they went, from the factory, they went from the bottom up. We'll flip those around and the head will go down.
Okay.
So you set your core support on there, put your bolts down. We don't have to cut anything for the radiator to fit. Once we drill 2 holes, make 2 top brackets to bolt it in, it's secure. And then we just set the radiator in here, which I think it's narrower. And then those holes will be like right in here somewhere, and it'll sit on that.
Perfect.
Yep. The best thing is, I think I got 2 intercoolers and 2 radiators.
That's great.
So that'll be a bonus. Now I just gotta do some of my favorite things Show the whole world.
Drill holes.
Drill holes.
I know about it.
I drill it!
I like your bit.
Sponsored by Milwaukee. Just takes a little bit. Oh, broke my arm. We want to get 4 holes out of this daddy-o. Don't want to overspeed it. I have a habit of overspeeding them. You witnessed something there you've never seen.
You taking your time.
Patience.
That's all you need. That's what they say.
That's what Axl Rose said. Hey,
Yeah, that's what I was getting at.
what's that?
Not over here.
All right. Well, we do know that we need something right here. So let's just make that real quick. Let's see here. This is where I shine. I make something out of nothing. So I am going to make a modification. You ever do that?
Yeah. Usually it's to my work schedule.
Yeah, she's celebrating the night off right now. Like this right here. There's no reason for it. I was just kind of following the contour, but I don't like that.
Yeah. It just looks like it'll cause problems.
It will. Be reaching in there, get hurt,
Yeah.
be on the side of the road.
Yeah.
That felt real good drilling them holes with a fresh drill bit. God dang. You ever heard that song? The freaks come out at night.
Yeah, oh yeah.
The freaks come out at night.
Mm-hmm.
That's what happens on our lives.
I know. It's entertaining.
You're gonna get cut, dude. I can't handle you getting hurt that much more.
Just go. I didn't just get hurt at all. I'm fine.
Throw it outside. You're aggravated, but I saved your skin. Your poor old porcelain ankle would be cut so deep, you'd be down at the old local Band-Aid station.
Lord help us.
Me getting my eye plucked and you getting stitches. We still ain't made what we came for. Don't fall, sucker. Is it gonna fit?
Like a glove. Oh yeah. Voila.
One of the greatest movie scenes ever is Over the Top.
Yeah.
When his little wimpy son is arm wrestling the kid in the truck stop and he loses.
Yeah.
And he has no chance to win 2 out of 3. He has no chance. And Lincoln Hawk tells him, if you want something, you got to go out and get it.
Mm-hmm.
The world meets nobody halfway.
Yep.
If you want something, Mike, go in there and take it. And Mike went in there and gritted his teeth and slammed that guy twice.
Yeah.
Nobody's going to do this for you.
No.
And if they do, they're going to charge you.
Mm-hmm.
So
And if you want to do it, just do it. Don't be afraid to do it.
the world meets no one halfway. And see, now I set it in here. Look here. I was thinking of welding a big thing in there and making a big thing about a little thing. But look where I'm at.
Yeah, you're right there.
Look at that. No up. Focus on my eyes, camera.
Your
no
eye?
measuring. I didn't measure nothing. Maybe I did.
You did.
Shut up.
14 and a quarter and 14 almost.
I can't say bad words. I'll hate you like you're bad Chad. All right. Really? Okay. Now people are gonna be like, "Well, why'd you leave the lights in, Tim?" I'm gonna buy brand new ones.
Yeah.
And I wanted to leave the headlights in, even though I was I wanted to leave the stuff in there that I knew would be in my way.
Mm-hmm.
But this is a single headlight, turn signals in the corners, so we had no problems. Now, over the top, baby. Now, what do you know about that?
Oh boy.
What do you know about that? See how I said it needed to be flat?
Slick as a whistle, babe.
Look at that.
Golly.
What do you know about that?
I see it. I know it all now.
Now look, see this factory mount?
Nice, yeah.
There's almost even a hole there.
Oh yeah, it's right there, I see.
So I seen guys go all the way through, which is fine. That's probably what I'll do. If I had one of those nutser tools, then I would pop me a nutser. There's already a hole over here too. Look, the holes are already there. I'm not kidding.
I'm coming.
Those two little ones is where I had a puke tank, but that hole right there and that hole over there's factory, and we're all but lining up. So, what have we learned today? You go buy a 94 Dodge radiator hose, it works. You may have to modify the intercooler boots because this will be a little closer. You always want to run a mechanical fan if you can. Mechanical fans cool all the time unless the clutch goes bad. Electric fans, they need help. They have issues. So,
This is so good. That's a perfect fit. That's awesome.
yeah.
Think about how much closer you are to your dream come true, babe.
I'd be a lot closer if you'd give me that truck right there. I don't know if that's a 5 or 6 speed. We'll say that. These are what's broken. Army truck is why the headlights are pointing down.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Well, let's mark our holes and drill.
Oh, wow. This is so progressive. You're just getting
It's actually going to go down lower than that.
progressive Women's Day here. This is great. It's good stuff.
I'm thinking here.
I
Listen
know.
to what I'm thinking.
Yeah.
All right. So, you need to drill holes for these. But then it's going to cock me out.
Yeah.
And then it's going to mess up.
Yeah, your
It's going to mess
holes.
up my holes.
Yeah. What if you just bolt it on there?
Those are rubber feet,
Oh,
and they will be extra protective if they're sitting on themselves rather than down in the hole.
right. Yeah, that's true.
So I don't even need to drill the holes for this.
No. It sits perfect. I wouldn't change where it sits. That's great.
That's money. That's money, dude.
Cha-ching.
I do this for a living.
I know.
If you guys need your 85 Chevy core supports cut down, bring them by. I'll do this for you for $250.
Dang.
Huh?
That's
Or
pretty.
or you just watch my YouTube and do it yourself.
Yeah.
That's a trophy, honestly. That's a trophy piece.
That's really awesome.
Not everybody's got them sitting around.
It's actually really awesome. It came together so easily.
Well, we started at 7, didn't we? Maybe a little later.
I didn't look at what time it was. It was 7:20.
It's 8:40.
Yeah.
My arms are burnt all to hell, but
That's awesome, babe. So much closer. Look how naked it is out there,
all
though.
right though.
I know.
It'll.
I know. It'll come right back together, and it needs to be apart. So
Here's the
I'm
good thing
so
about
excited.
this truck. This is where we're ahead on this truck. The frame. I spent all winter during COVID wire wheeling this frame, and I never paid much attention to it. And Nick and Tim Crosley came over one time and bought a set of welds off of me, and they were out here. And Tim Crosley says, "That's one of the cleanest frames I've ever seen." And it had undercoating on it, so you couldn't make it look good. You could power wash it and then spray bomb it, and then it would just look dull again because that stuff had a texture to it. So I literally took a heat gun, scraper. I mean, I lived in hell. I lived underneath there, ruined a set of coveralls, and cleaned the whole frame. It didn't have a motor in it, so I got all this looking good. But it had an old greasy transmission in it. But now it's out. So this truck is, as far as a project, we went apart, but it's ahead.
Oh yeah.
It's got, the lift is good. The tires and wheels are good when we get it done. They're brand new. We could drive on those 2 years.
Oh yeah, for sure.
It's got new brakes. It's a 1-ton. It's got crossover steering. It's got disc brakes. It's got brand new brakes in the back.
Yeah. I liked driving it. When I drove it, it was fine.
Yeah.
It was just a little taller than the Army truck. Same thing. Drove a little
So-
better.
The next step is to pull everything off of it. The mirrors, the cab lights, we'll bag everything. We may even pull the windshield out of it. We're going to take the wipers off of it. We're going to take that piece right there because that that piece, that cow piece, is one of the hardest pieces to paint because you got to sand the hell out of it up there. It's got louvers in it and
Oh,
stuff.
yeah.
It's almost better to have one of those just sandblasted. But we're going to paint it, and we'll take the bed loose or off and move the bed back so we can get to the back of the cab. And we're going to use electric palm DA sanders. We're not going to use air sanders because we got a little air compressor. The only thing we're going to use air compressor for is to paint it. And we're going to buy Harbor Freight guns, and we're going to paint it. We're going to throw the guns in the trash when we're done. So are we going back blue? If we go blue, we need a gallon of Viper blue with a little metallic to put in it, and and that's it. Just black and blue it out.
I think that's what we do. That's what I think we should do.
Yep.
For
I
sure.
want to put a Cummins 2-wheel drive 5-speed in it. I have an automatic that I could take to Fire Punk and have it built, but I have $5 or $6 grand in an automatic. I hate automatics. So the time is now. We are cutting and slicing and dicing.
Look at this weird bug.
They're weird. That's the government chemical bugs.
That's an odd creature. This is exciting. That's great, babe.
That really don't even need much. Just a tab.
Yeah.
No, nothing welded. I need to find another rubber piece because that side's missing one. But just a hole there and a tab.
Yeah.
It ain't going nowhere. It's sitting in its holes.
It's more fireworks tonight, sounds like.
Today's the 4th and a half.
This is the longest 4th of July I've ever seen in my life.
Lighter. Yep. When I took this boat out, water come out of it. Ran out of it. For like minutes.
Well, when you were sawing, there was smoke flying. I got it.
I got it. Grab that.
I'm afraid of it.
I got it.
If I let it go, it all tilts back. Look at that. See? If I let it go, it does that.
Hold it up there for a minute. Ah. Just let go of it. Let me get a zip tie. Alright, it ain't going anywhere.
Tricky.
That's a truck mod. That's hanging with the old truck mods right there, boys. What do you know about that?
Looks good.
Probably end up buying a new radiator, but hey, you know. Nothing to it.
Nothing to it. Good job, babe.
Yeah, babe, thanks.
Nice. We're back. It's Saturday afternoon.
Monday.
Saturday. It's Saturday. Tim's doing some cleaning up. We got some moving around to do. It's
Major problems.
okay.
Keep going.
It's real hard to move Dick Banjo, but he needs to be back in this bay, and we've got to move the blue truck out of the way because we've got a customer truck here now. So it's a production when we have to do anything.
It's like Tetris.
Yeah.
Level 10 Tetris. Level 100 Tetris.
Move over here so you're in both cameras.
Oh, I didn't see you. Hey, I didn't even see you there. Why did you tell me we were
I didn't realize you didn't know.
This is like, that's awkward. Like when the sportscaster looks at the wrong TV.
One is for our extra member.
We got the same problem you got. Not enough room, not enough stuff. But luckily we got a little Bobcat that helps moving things around easy. We knew it was going to be horrible, but we had to move the rat rod over there to use the lift.
Right.
But now we need it back over here to be able to work on it, pull it in and out freely. It barely fits between the lift. So
Yesterday I caught a turtle, and all morning I've been sad looking at it from the bathroom window with binoculars, telling Tim I was watching it over there struggling and feeling bad it was dying. He finally put me on the mule and drove me up there.
She was watching a plastic bag die.
It wasn't even the turtle at all.
It was a plastic bag just going with the ripples
Oh
of the fountain.
my God, I thought that turtle was over there, and I felt so bad.
She acted like she had no remorse. Well, it's his own fault, you know. And then she was watching it, but it was just a bag.
So he's living on. I don't feel so bad now. I feel dumb. One time I believed that a swan in the pond down the road in front of the church for a whole summer was a real swan, and I felt real sorry for it, and kept saying it needed a mate, and then come to find out it was plastic, and somebody posted on the community group the same thing I had been saying. I went by the other day, and I knew that it was fake. And the sumbitch looked real to me. I swear. It was up near the drain. I was like, you better move. Two summers I believed it was real in a row. Yeah, we had a duck. We had a duck in our pond that was hooked to a bubbler. My dad just had an airline down there, and he went to like Bass Pro Shops or something and bought a decoy, a floating duck, and had it taped to that. And people thought it was real, you know. But anyways, we got a lot of stuff to move around. He's bringing shovels. Is that guy coming to bury somebody? I don't know what that was about. This place is a circus, let me tell you. You guys don't even know. It is. There's constant crazy stuff happening. So we got to get to moving stuff because I got to go get Sammy at 3 o'clock, and we're having a pop-up cruising tonight. Yeah. We don't know if anybody's going to show up, but we're going to have fun regardless. Yep. Just for fun. We'll be sitting with our own cars, maybe. Yeah. Making hot dogs. This is going to be a pain. We got one more truck to go, but I gotta go get Sammy, so we'll see you guys in a little bit. He's been working so hard for days. That's gonna wrap it up for this one for the beginning of the work you're gonna see us do on this truck. Yeah, it's Friday night. Hopefully you're watching our Friday night video right now, but we're in the garage. We've been building that. Yep. We got a second gen intercooler and radiator. If you're just now tuning in and you haven't heard me say that the other 9 times, there it is. It's in. It's where it goes. It's loose, but now I can button up what I gotta do. I gotta do a little pinch welding across the bottom, and I'll probably paint it, and then I'll take that and I'll set it away somewhere. Gonna have her sand on the fenders and everything, and in here
and we'll go ahead and we'll stuff everything down that you can see, and we'll paint it black again, even though I already did it. But we will clean up our jams. We'll get our color, and we'll jam it and hang them. We'll try it that way.
We're one step closer to a diesel in this truck, so
Yeah.
that's exciting, you know, to get something knocked out that quickly. It wasn't as easy as we thought it was going to be, but it was pretty quick.
Yeah, this isn't a real fast project because I want to get the Cummins on some kind of cart, clean it up, cure the oil leaks, put new gaskets on it. I'm not going to do much to it. I want to hear it run.
Right.
And that's it. We might need a new rear main seal. And we'll probably have to do a bunch of other stuff to it. It's nothing that easy, but
There's a lot of work to be done on this truck besides that. So we're getting ready to dig into it, and this was just the beginning for you guys, so hopefully you enjoyed it.
yeah, I'm 6'4" and she's 6 foot. Look how tall it is. She's not. She's Amazon.
Oh my gosh, he's crazy. If
Like and subscribe. Don't forget to subscribe for sure, and make sure you're subscribed on October 31st before you go trick-or-treating with your kids. Just make sure that they didn't unsubscribe you, and let's let it roll.
Yeah, because you can win that free winch. And if you don't want the winch, you can also win an equal value gift card. So win-win just for subscribing. You don't have to buy anything. We do have a new membership program through YouTube, so you can hit the join button on that for $5.99 a month, and you get sneak peeks on behind the scenes things. You get to see our videos before they go public, so you get early views on that. There's shorts and photos and different updates on a daily basis of things that you just might not see in our videos. So $5.99 a month, you can help support our channel, and we appreciate you guys so much.
We got more projects,
We're
more
working.
content, more
Yep.
people to meet,
Yeah.
more faces to see,
Yeah.
more hands to shake.
Hopefully you watched the Dick Banjo video tonight, because you know now that there was a lot of good stuff going on in that. And if you haven't, go back and watch
I
it.
don't even know what's in it. I was too busy living it. I'm going to go watch it tonight, though.
I think I want Chinese takeout. What do you want?
I eat anything. I'm a grazer. I eat anything but soup beans. Don't
All
ever
right.
bring me no soup beans.
Oh, I don't make them. We'll catch you guys on the next one. Thanks so much for watching.
Bye.